Potential 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025. Implications for aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries amidst global competitor strategies. Date: February 10, 2025. Overview. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries are at a pivotal junction due to a projected 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025. This shift in funding could have profound consequences, particularly as global competitors realign their strategic priorities in response to geopolitical events and technological advancements. The implications of reduced investment in space initiatives could extend beyond mere funding constraints, reshaping the operational landscape of these critical sectors. Current landscape and trends. Aerospace and defense recovery. The aerospace and defense industry has exhibited a robust recovery since the COVID-19 pandemic, characterized by a resurgence in air travel demand and increasing defense expenditures. According to recent analyses, global defense spending surpassed $2.4 trillion in 2023. Driven by heightened geopolitical tensions and a pressing need for advanced defense capabilities. The commercial space economy also thrived, reaching an estimated $570 billion in value, primarily fueled by growth in the commercial sector. Source 1. Technological integration. Technological innovation is a key driver in reshaping the aerospace and defense sectors. The adoption of artificial intelligence (AI) and digital technologies has revolutionized maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO processes, enhancing operational efficiencies and customer experiences. A remarkable 81% of aerospace and defense companies have reported leveraging AI or ML technologies to optimize operations. Source 1. Additionally, developments in unmanned systems, particularly drones, are anticipated to proliferate in both military and commercial applications. Investment shifts and implications. Impact of reduced space exploration investment. The anticipated 25% decrease in space exploration investment could disrupt several ongoing projects, particularly those reliant on satellite technologies, such as telecommunications and defense systems. This funding reduction may shift focus away from long-term space exploration initiatives in favor of immediate defense needs, potentially stunting technological advancements in sectors that depend on space capabilities. Source 1. Strategic spending reallocation. As defense budgets grow, there is a tendency for funding to be reallocated toward pressing military priorities. This trend may divert attention from developing advanced aeronautics and space technologies toward more immediate defense capabilities such as unmanned systems and advanced air mobility initiatives. Projects aimed at advancing space capabilities may face delays or cancellations, impacting the overall trajectory of the aerospace and defense sectors. Workforce and talent challenges. Talent attraction and retention. The aerospace and defense industries are grappling with significant workforce challenges, with a substantial portion of the workforce nearing retirement age. It is crucial for companies to implement innovative strategies to attract and retain talent. Over the next 2 decades, the industry is anticipated to require over 123,000 additional technicians in the commercial aerospace segment alone. Source 1. Companies are increasingly partnering with educational institutions to cultivate a skilled workforce while enhancing training programs that incorporate emerging technologies. Addressing workforce gaps. To mitigate talent shortages, the industry is expected to employ a bifurcated strategy for talent acquisition, focusing on both national and local job markets. While national strategies will continue to offer competitive wages, local initiatives may involve public-private partnerships aimed at developing a sustainable talent pipeline through work-based learning programs and apprenticeships. Source 1. Timeline of events. 1. 2022 to 2023. A significant rise in defense expenditures amid escalating geopolitical tensions, surpassing $2.4 trillion. 2. 2023, the global space economy reaches $570 billion. Primarily driven by commercial sector growth. 3. 2024, recovery in air travel demand leads to an increase in revenue passenger kilometers projected to grow by 11.6%. For 2025 projected, anticipated 25% decrease in space exploration investment disrupts ongoing projects in aerospace and defense. 5. 2025, continued strategic spending in defense priorities focusing on unmanned systems and advanced air mobility. Conclusion. The aerospace and defense industry stands at a transformative juncture buoyed by technological advancements and increasing defense budgets. However, the looming decrease in space exploration investment presents a significant challenge, potentially altering strategic directions and priorities across the sector. Companies will need to navigate these challenges adeptly, focusing on workforce development and ensuring supply chain resilience to maintain competitiveness in an evolving global landscape. Sources: 1. Deloitte Insights, Aerospace and Defense Industry Outlook 2025. Deloitte.www.deloitte.com/us/n/insights/industry/aerospace defense/aerospace and defense industry outlook.html. 2. Cameron Academy, The Aerospace and Defense Industry, A Technological Transformation in 2025. Cameron Academics/cameronacademy.com/The Aerospace and Defense Industry, A Technological Transformation in 2025/Cersulted equals AFMBUKZHNNP0SEJ0GGN1Z5OVLHMIIJLSWRNOLWQNN7YZRCT. The potential 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025 carries counterintuitive implications for various industries, particularly aerospace, telecommunications, and defense. While one might assume that a reduction in space funding could lead to a contraction in related sectors, the reality is more complex and nuanced. 1. Resilience amidst decrease. The aerospace and defense industry is currently experiencing a recovery, propelled by increased air travel demand and heightened defense spending due to geopolitical tensions. The anticipated decrease in space exploration funding may not uniformly contract the industry. Instead, it could divert attention and resources to more immediate defense needs, potentially stimulating growth in unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM) sectors. 2. Technological integration versus funding constraints. Despite the projected funding cuts, technological advancements, particularly in artificial intelligence (AI) and unmanned systems, are expected to continue thriving. Companies are increasingly leveraging AI for operational efficiency, maintenance, and customer experience. This suggests that while investment in space may decrease, the integration of advanced technologies could still drive innovation in aerospace and defense, leading to growth in areas not directly tied to space exploration. 3. Talent demand versus investment cuts. The aerospace sector faces significant workforce challenges with a projected demand for over 123,000 technicians over the next 2 decades. Counterintuitively, the reduction in space funding might prompt companies to focus more intently on their existing workforce and talent retention strategies, potentially leading to enhanced training programs and partnerships with educational institutions, which could ultimately strengthen the industry's talent pool. 4. Strategic spending realignment. The anticipated shift in investment away from space exploration may result in a strategic realignment of spending priorities. While some may view this as a setback for the space economy, it could catalyze increased investment in other critical defense areas such as unmanned systems and missile technology, which have seen substantial growth. This shift may create new opportunities in markets within the aerospace industry that were previously overshadowed by space initiatives. 5. Supply chain resilience. The aerospace and defense sectors are grappling with supply chain challenges, including parts shortages and increased shipping costs. The potential decrease in space investment might encourage companies to prioritize supply chain visibility and resilience, leading to innovations and improvements that enhance overall operational efficiency within the industry, including both commercial and defense applications. 6. Potential for new partnerships. Reduced funding for space exploration could foster new partnerships and collaborations between aerospace companies and other sectors such as telecommunications and defense. This cross-industry collaboration could lead to the development of innovative technologies and solutions that leverage expertise from various fields, thereby driving growth in unexpected areas. 7. Evolving market dynamics. The commercial space economy is projected to continue expanding despite potential funding cuts in exploration. The focus on commercial applications and services in space may not be as adversely affected as one might expect, as companies adapt to a changing landscape. They may find new avenues for growth within the commercial space sector that do not solely rely on government funding for exploration. 8. Unmanned systems and AAM growth. The emphasis on unmanned systems and advanced air mobility is unlikely to be significantly hampered by reductions in space funding. In fact, these sectors may experience accelerated growth as defense budgets prioritize technologies that can be deployed more immediately and effectively in response to current global threats. In conclusion, while the anticipated 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025 presents challenges, it may also create opportunities for innovation, strategic realignment of investments, and cross-industry collaborations that could ultimately benefit the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors in ways that are not immediately apparent. The counterintuitive nature of these implications underscores the complexity of the aerospace landscape and the potential for resilience and growth in the face of funding constraints. The report discusses the potential implications of a projected 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025 on the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. While many may focus on the immediate economic impacts, several subtle but significant aspects could be overlooked. Here are key points that warrant deeper attention. 1. Long-term strategic reallocation of resources. The anticipated reduction in space exploration funding may not merely be a financial issue, it signals a shifting paradigm in how resources are allocated across the aerospace and defense sectors. A decline in investment could lead to a reallocation toward immediate defense needs such as unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM). This could stifle innovation in space technologies, delaying advancements that often yield spillover benefits in other sectors such as telecommunications and Earth observation. The significance lies in the risk of losing a generation of technological progress that space exploration uniquely fosters. 2. Impact on workforce development. The report highlights workforce challenges, particularly the aging demographic within the aerospace sector. With significant retirements on the horizon and a potential decrease in investment, companies may struggle to attract and train new talent. Many might overlook the urgency of this issue, however, the loss of institutional knowledge due to retirements could create critical skill gaps. This situation is exacerbated by the need for specialized training in emerging technologies, making it crucial for the industry to innovate in its talent attraction strategies. 3. Supply chain vulnerabilities. The report discusses supply chain complexities but does not delve deeply into how a reduction in space funding may exacerbate vulnerabilities within these supply chains. Many aerospace and defense companies rely on a diverse set of suppliers for components that are also used in space applications. A decrease in demand could lead to supplier instability, forcing companies to transition to less reliable sources, potentially compromising quality and safety. This is significant as it could undermine the overall integrity of defense systems that depend on high reliability. 4. Technological stagnation in emerging areas. With the anticipated drop in space exploration investment, the momentum in developing technologies related to satellites, communications, and other space-based systems could wane. While AI and digital technologies are making strides, their development may hit a plateau if space-related projects are deprioritized. This stagnation could affect not just the aerospace sector but also industries reliant on satellite data for operations, including agriculture, disaster management, and environmental monitoring. The potential for technological stagnation in these areas poses a long-term risk to global innovation. 5. Geopolitical implications. As defense spending rises in response to geopolitical tensions, a decrease in space exploration investment could have broader implications for national security. Space capabilities are increasingly viewed as a strategic asset that supports military operations and intelligence gathering. A diminished focus on space exploration may hinder the development of critical technologies like satellite communications and reconnaissance systems, creating vulnerabilities in national defense strategies. The geopolitical landscape is evolving rapidly, and countries may gain advantages over others if they continue to invest in space while others pull back. 6. Increased competition and innovation pressure. The report indicates a growing commercial space economy, but a decrease in public investment may shift the competitive landscape. With fewer government funds, private companies may feel increased pressure to innovate without the safety net of public investment. This could lead to a consolidation where only the largest players survive, reducing competition and potentially stifling creativity and innovation within the sector. The implications of this are significant. A lack of diverse players in the market could slow progress in space technologies and their applications across various industries. 7. Environmental and sustainability considerations. As the global focus shifts towards sustainability, the potential decrease in investments in space exploration could hinder advancements in technologies aimed at monitoring climate change and managing natural resources. Satellite technology plays a crucial role in these areas, and reduced funding could result in missed opportunities for developing sustainable practices and technologies that come from space-based research. The significance here lies in the potential long-term impacts on global environmental efforts, which are increasingly critical in today's context. 8. Public perception and support for space initiatives. A decline in investment in space exploration could alter public perception and support for future initiatives. The narrative around space exploration often emphasizes its benefits, including technological advancements and international prestige. As funding decreases, public enthusiasm may wane, leading to a cycle of reduced support for future projects. This is a significant concern, as public support often drives policy decisions and funding allocations in the aerospace sector. Conclusion. The report on the anticipated decrease in space exploration investment by 2025 outlines several dimensions that could have profound implications for the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. The potential long-term effects on technological innovation, workforce dynamics, supply chain integrity, and geopolitical stability are critical areas that require attention. By recognizing and addressing these overlooked aspects, industry stakeholders can better prepare for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. 1. Investment shifts and implications. The projected 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025 is a critical point of concern for the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. This reduction could severely disrupt ongoing projects, particularly those reliant on space technologies. The shift in funding priorities may lead to a focus on immediate defense needs, such as unmanned systems and advanced air mobility, at the expense of long-term space exploration initiatives. This reallocation of resources could hinder technological advancements and innovation across these sectors, impacting their growth trajectories and global competitiveness. 2. Technological integration and workforce challenges. The integration of advanced technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML), is transforming the aerospace and defense landscape. With 81% of companies in this sector adopting AI or ML to enhance operational efficiency, the potential reduction in investment could stall these advancements. Furthermore, the industry faces significant workforce challenges, with an aging workforce and a projected demand for over 123,000 technicians in the commercial aerospace segment over the next 2 decades. Companies will need to innovate in talent acquisition and retention strategies, leveraging digital technologies to attract and develop the necessary talent to sustain growth and innovation. 3. Strategic spending driven by defense priorities. The defense sector is shaping strategic spending in aerospace and defense. With defense expenditures surpassing $2.4 trillion in 2023 and a continued focus on unmanned systems and rocket technology, the reliance on defense budgets is paramount. This strategic shift may also influence the broader commercial space economy, which has seen significant growth, reaching $570 billion in 2023. Understanding the interplay between commercial growth and defense spending will be essential for stakeholders in navigating the evolving landscape and identifying opportunities for collaboration and investment. For advanced air mobility (AAM) and supply chain resilience, the rise of AAM, particularly in eVTOL aircraft, presents substantial opportunities for the aerospace industry. However, achieving widespread adoption and operational viability hinges on addressing supply chain challenges and ensuring the integrity of components. With increasing geopolitical tensions and the complexity of the aerospace supply chain, companies must prioritize visibility and resilience to mitigate risks. The establishment of coalitions to enhance supply chain integrity signifies a proactive approach to safeguarding quality and reliability, which will be crucial for the industry's sustainable growth amid evolving market dynamics. These 4 points encapsulate the critical areas for in-depth analysis and discussion regarding the potential decrease in space exploration investment and its implications across the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. Each point highlights the interconnectedness of technological advancement, workforce dynamics, strategic spending, and supply chain resilience in shaping the future of these sectors. 1. The Apollo Program 1961–1972. The Apollo program, initiated by NASA, was a monumental effort aimed at landing humans on the Moon and bringing them safely back to Earth. Launched in 1961 under President John F. Kennedy's directive, this program not only marked a significant achievement in space exploration but also had profound implications for various industries. The Apollo missions stimulated advancements in aerospace technology, materials science, telecommunications, and computer engineering. The investment in space exploration during this era led to the development of technologies that transitioned into commercial applications, impacting sectors such as telecommunications, computing, and even medical devices. However, the subsequent decline in funding after the final Apollo missions in 1972 raised concerns about the future of U.S. leadership in space exploration and technological innovation, mirroring fears about potential funding decreases in current space initiatives. 2. The Space Race 1947–1991. The Cold War-era space race between the United States and the Soviet Union catalyzed unprecedented investment in space technology and exploration. Beginning with the launch of Sputnik by the Soviet Union in 1957, this rivalry led to significant advancements in aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. The competition pushed both nations to invest heavily in research and development, resulting in innovations such as satellite technology, advancements in rocket propulsion, and improvements in telecommunications infrastructure. The eventual decline in government funding and interest in space exploration post-moon landing led to concerns about technological stagnation and loss of expertise in the aerospace sector. This historical context provides insight into how political priorities can influence investment in space exploration and the subsequent effects on related industries. 3. The decline of the Shuttle Program 2011. The retirement of NASA's Space Shuttle program in 2011 marked a significant transition in U.S. space exploration strategy. The Shuttle program, which operated from 1981 to 2011, was a cornerstone of human spaceflight and facilitated numerous scientific missions, including satellite deployments and the construction of the International Space Station (ISS). The program's termination led to a substantial decrease in federal investment in human spaceflight, prompting concerns about the future of NASA and its capabilities. The resulting vacuum in manned space exploration funding shifted the focus toward commercial spaceflight initiatives, such as SpaceX and Blue Origin. This transition illustrates how a significant reduction in government investment can lead to a reallocation of resources and priorities within the aerospace industry, affecting technological development and workforce dynamics. The potential for a 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025 is a pivotal issue that will significantly impact the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. This projected reduction comes at a time of heightened geopolitical tensions and a booming commercial space economy, creating a complex landscape for stakeholders involved in these sectors. Current landscape and trends. The aerospace and defense sector has been rebounding strongly, driven by increased demand for air travel and escalating defense budgets. In 2023, global defense spending surpassed $2.4 trillion, reflecting ongoing conflicts and the need for advanced capabilities. The commercial space economy has also been thriving, projected to reach $570 billion, primarily due to the expansion of commercial activities, including satellite communications and space tourism. Technological integration. Technological advancements are reshaping the aerospace and defense sectors. Artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML) are being integrated into maintenance operations and supply chain processes. About 81% of aerospace and defense companies are reportedly utilizing AI or ML technologies to enhance operational efficiency. The rise of unmanned systems, particularly drones, is also a notable trend, with both military and commercial applications expected to grow significantly. Investment shifts and implications. However, the anticipated reduction in space exploration funding could pose serious challenges. A 25% cut in investment could jeopardize ongoing projects that are critical to the telecommunications and defense sectors. This shift may force companies to prioritize immediate defense needs over longer-term space exploration initiatives, potentially stalling advancements in satellite technology and deep space missions. Workforce and talent challenges. The aerospace and defense industries face significant workforce challenges. With a considerable portion of the current workforce nearing retirement, the demand for skilled technicians is expected to grow. Over the next 2 decades, the commercial aerospace segment alone may require an additional 123,000 technicians. Companies are beginning to forge partnerships with educational institutions and enhance training programs to mitigate these challenges. Future outlook and predictions. 1. Investment reallocation. As funding for space exploration decreases, resources are likely to be redirected towards immediate defense applications, particularly unmanned systems and advanced air mobility (AAM). This shift will prioritize short-term military needs over long-term space aspirations. 2. Increased competition. The reduction in U.S. investment in space exploration may provide opportunities for global competitors, especially nations with burgeoning space programs. Countries like China and India may capitalize on this trend, accelerating their own space initiatives and technological advancements, thus reshaping the global aerospace landscape. 3. Focus on dual-use technologies. The aerospace and defense sectors might increasingly pivot towards dual-use technologies that serve both military and civilian purposes. This approach could help alleviate some funding pressures by attracting investment from both defense and commercial sectors, particularly in areas like satellite communications and AI-driven analytics. 4. Supply chain innovations. The aerospace industry will likely focus on enhancing supply chain resilience and visibility in response to ongoing disruptions. Companies will increasingly adopt digital technologies to track materials and ensure compliance, helping to mitigate the risks associated with parts shortages and delivery delays. 5. Workforce development strategies. Companies are expected to continue innovating in workforce development, utilizing digital tools and apprenticeships to attract and retain talent. The focus will shift toward creating a sustainable pipeline of skilled workers to address the impending talent gap exacerbated by retirements. 6. Emergence of advanced air mobility. The AAM sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is poised for significant growth. As regulatory frameworks evolve and technological advancements continue, companies in this space may begin operations by 2025, providing new urban transportation solutions. 7. Increased emphasis on sustainability. both the aerospace and defense sectors are likely to prioritize sustainability in their operations. The push for greener technologies will drive innovation, particularly in aircraft design and propulsion systems, aiming to reduce the environmental impact of air travel and military operations. Conclusion. In summary, the anticipated 25% decrease in space exploration investment by 2025 will have profound implications for the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. While the aerospace and defense sectors are positioned for growth, they must adapt to changing investment landscapes, workforce challenges, and evolving global competition. Companies that strategically navigate these challenges will be better positioned to thrive in an increasingly complex and competitive environment where technological advancements and sustainability will play key roles in shaping the future.